Hello dear fans. Why volcanic eruptions occur? Outside, our planet is covered with a hard and cold Earth crust. But deep inside it is a red-hot liquid core, composed of magma. The processes taking place inside the planet create tremendous pressure. Through faults in the Earth's crust, magma, which is less dense than solid rocks, goes out together with the gases dissolved in it. This is how volcanoes are formed, growing as the next eruptions. Volcanoes are located in those places of the planet where there are faults in the Earth's crust, at the edges of lithospheric plates, especially where part of one plate lies on another. Many volcanoes are located on the ocean floor. Often, seawater, getting into the vent, provokes the next explosion. When cold lava rises above the water level, entire islands of igneous rocks are formed. The Hawaiian Islands are such an example. Volcanoes are divided into active, asleep, and extinct. The former constantly release gases, lava, and ash from the vent. A natural disaster can happen at any time. Dormant volcanoes do not actively emit eruption products, but in principle it can occur. Often, the vents of such volcanoes are clogged with cooled lava. This lava plug is difficult to break through even with the strongest flow of magma and gases. But if this happens, then an eruption begins on a huge scale. For example, the volcano Krakatoa on Mount St. Helena in 1883 caused a powerful natural disaster. The echoes of this incident were observed all over the globe. Extinct volcanoes have not erupted for tens or hundreds of years. But it cannot be guaranteed that they will not start their destructive activities again. This happened with the Bazimiani volcano in 1955 to 1956. It did not function for more than 900 years and was considered extinct, woke up in 1955, and all ended in an explosion in 1956. But if there are few dissolved gases in the magma and there are no obstacles in its path, the eruption is relatively calm, and lava lakes are formed. With thick lava, the volcano looks cone-shaped, often has several craters, holes, through which magma escapes. If water gets inside the crater, then it is thrown back in the form of a geyser, a stream of hot water and volcanic particles. In addition to lava and gases, a huge ash cloud often flies out of the volcano's mouth, covering the sun for many kilometers around. Thanks for watching.